You are now tuned into the Cut Game radio show hosted by Groom City.
It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do. It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do. It's the Cut Game radio show, we let them know we stay true
To the Cut Game.
Yeah, that's how we do.
The Cut Game radio show hosted by Groom City.
That's how we do.
What's going on? Y'all already know this is Groom City. We are chilling at the Hair Battle Tour thrown by my boy Curtis Smith, aka Xotics. You know, we out in Las Vegas. It's 2017. We are actually covering. We the journalists today. You know, we out there doing our broadcast situation right now, but this is the Cut Game radio show. You know, we left the studio. I got my team with me. You know, I got Mike Brown, I got Mathis, I got Tone, I got my boy KG with me, and we covering everything. We covering everything. So if you're not able to be in Vegas checking out this amazing event, we going to bring it to you the way we bring it to you, the Cut Game radio show, that good Cut Game. I'm talking about we dropping so many nuggets so far that we had to create sauce so y'all can dip them in, you know, and we loyal to this soil as well. So it's a lot of fruit being developed, and we going to share that fruit on our platform, the Cut Game radio show. So y'all good. Y'all good. We got you, family. We got you.
Coming you live from Las Vegas. We had to creep out of that studio, get in the streets. Now we over here in Las Vegas, and guess who we ran into? A friend of the show, my boy Suave. Now I'm gonna tell you something about barbering. It'll let you know the truth. If I was cutting next to this dude, I'm gonna have to get my game up because I know his. Now I'm standing next to this dude, I'm gonna have to get my game up. So what's up, boy?
A lot of push-up, pull-ups, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm proud to be here, man, to come support. Just seeing the barber game, how to evolve, man. Just see where it was and where it's at now. And I've been doing this shit for 26 years, but man, I love it. Just to see this, you know what I mean? Just come to support. Came to support the Cut Game radio. You know how I do, you know what I mean? Watch you guys blossom too, man, because we need that, you know what I mean? Amen.
As you take a look around, we're in a beautiful area, Las Vegas, California, Sin City, and never sleep. But when you look around this room, it's nothing but barbers. All our kind, all this passion, this product, apparel. Yeah. How does that make you feel as somebody who's a legend in the game?
Well, you know, it makes me want to get up on my game a little bit too. And you're always learning. So just to see the productivity in this, it makes you want to get off every day. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the pad. I brought my book and paper and all that, and I'm gonna write some notes.
There you go.
Write some notes and take it to the next level as well.
That's what they say, man. Always forward, never back, and that's one thing I appreciate about you. You a sponge, you stay soaking up the game, and you stay sprinkling on us, man. So we damn sure appreciate you. You always welcome to the Cut Game radio show. You know that. You want to throw your little threads out there, let everybody know how they can get in touch with you and see your work?
Okay, well, you can go to Suave One Born on IG. I'm getting older, so I had a little drink. It's Vegas. It is what it is. And Achilles Hill right here is about wisdom and intelligence, man. Let's get it. So let's work together and make a change all day.
That's what's up. Another exclusive coming to you live from Las Vegas, the Cut Game radio show.
What's up? We back, Cut Game radio show. This Groom City. We in Las Vegas, Nevada. Xotics Hair Battle Tour 2017. Man, I saw the real Trippy walking around. What's up with it, Trippy?
What's good, bro? How you doing? Thanks for having me today.
Oh, man, it's a blessing. Cali in the house, first of all. You know what I mean? Cali in the house, you know. Black Solutions in the house. So what's up, man? What's going on?
Not much. We came to support my boy Suge. He's doing 2 competitions. Came out with the Black Solutions family. Trying to have a good time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what you expect to get from today's Hair Battle Tour, you know?
Today is just about networking, man. Just meeting new people, expanding the brand.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, for people out there that's not really too familiar with you, you know, where do you cut out of?
Oh, I'm based out of Anaheim, right next to Disneyland. I got a 3-chair shop just opened up in November. Tripp's Barbershop. I'm still working on a lot of things, but it's about to be ready real soon.
Yeah, y'all please check his work at The Real Trippy on IG and social medias. I mean, my man got amazing work, for real, for real. Hey, hold on for a second. Hey, Germaine, come here real quick. What's up with it, family? What's up? Hey, it's star-studded today. You know, what's going on with it, man?
What's going on, bro?
I know who he is. He gonna let y'all know who he is.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Germaine Walker with Black Solutions. I'm out here in Vegas enjoying y'all's sun, having a good time. What's going on, everybody?
That's what's up. Hey, so where you coming from? You know, this Vegas. Where you traveling from?
I'm from Leesburg, Florida, close to Orlando.
That's what's up. So what brought you here today?
Well, really, I just came to kick it with my guys, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I got a great team. I got my boy Tripp. I got my boy Master Barber. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I got a real team that I could we chill, we vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I love it just to be with my boys, man.
Hey, your movement is crazy. You know, let them know about the brand that you promote heavy, that you out there letting them know how superior the product is.
Well, I'm with Black Solutions, man. It's a company that took a chance with a country boy like me and said, we're going to let you be the face of our product. Okay. And they showed me nothing but love the last 5-6 years. Yeah. Great product, superior product. And the owner is always coming up with something new, something adventurous. We got some crazy stuff coming out.
What's up? Can y'all send it to the Cut Game? We gonna check it out, and we gonna let y'all. You know, we need to connect.
We got you, bro.
That's what's up. Hey, Mar, what's up with it, Mar? Hey, come through. Hey, I told y'all California in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
What's up with it?
What's good, brother? Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, man, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. Let them know where you from. Let them know where you cutting out of.
Man, I'm originally from Oakland, California, but right now I'm residing in Anaheim, California, man.
Yep, that's what's up. So what's the name of the shop?
The name of the barbershop is Pre-Game Barbershop.
Pre-Game?
Pre-Game Barbershop.
So you giving them game before the game?
Man, Pre-Game Barbershop is it represents anything big before any big thing you're doing. Before you go out and do your big event, you're going to get a haircut, you're going to get groomed. And that's what Pre-Game means to me and my staff, you know what I mean?
Man, I can dig that. And that kind of goes with the Cut Game radio show. We giving y'all some good cut game so y'all can take this knowledge and apply it to what you got going on and apply it to what big dreams you got going on. So, Mar, since this is the Cut Game radio show, can you share some good cut game with the listeners and the viewers out there?
Man, all I want to say to the viewers out there, man, is first of all, you got to believe in yourself, man. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you also got to show love, you know what I'm saying? If you show love, you get love, you know what I'm talking about? So, in this industry right here, it's just nothing but love, knowledge, game, and you can soak it up. You have to be a sponge in this game, you know what I mean? You got to be open-minded, and you got to be able to be willing to learn anything from anybody, because you never know what you can learn, you know what I mean? So, the more you open-minded, the more you're willing to learn from the next barber and the next man, the more successful you're going to be, you know what I mean? That's
what's up. That's some good game from Master Barber. Y'all please check him out on his social media. Germaine, come here. I need you to drop some good cut game on our listeners and our viewers out there. Give them some good cut game.
Okay, I'm going to give you some good cut game.
Yeah.
My cut game tip is for the day is when you're doing a haircut, always know where you're going. Some barbers get lost. It's like a roadmap. Know where you're going. Know how you want the finished product to be. Don't jump in that cut dancing around. Be focused, be precise, no extra movement, no extra nothing. Focus, precise, simple. Remember them tips, baby.
That's what's up. So you got to be efficient. Don't get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Efficiency and do not get lost in the sauce. But we give y'all the sauce. Like I said earlier, a lot of nuggets being dropped, and we giving y'all the sauce. Y'all please dip it, and please apply it to what you got going on. Uh-oh. Hey, that Black Solutions, where can they find that Black Solutions?
Well, it's on the website, www.blacksolutions.com. My boy at the real Trippy carries it. Mar carries it. We all carry it. You know what I'm saying? We actually want to get together with y'all, probably do something where we can really just bring Black Solutions, really explain it to your listeners what it's for and why.
Exactly. Hey, they gonna have that ad space, and when we have that ad space, we gonna break down the Black Solutions. We gonna really let y'all know where to find it. We gonna let y'all know what it is and just how many products they got. We gonna give y'all all the knowledge, because the Black Solutions, it's been used on a lot of Hollywood actors right now, especially in the urban community. It's an amazing, superior product, and if it's not superior, it's not going to be on the Cut Game radio show. We don't care what's going on. So that's just what it is. I want to thank you, man, for blessing us with your presence. You know what I mean? Cut Game radio show, Germaine Walker, it's on.
Cut Game Radio Show 2017, exotic hair battles, man. Ran into one of the dopest dudes in the game. Now, everybody know you got your barber side of the game behind the chair, then you got something else outside of that. So I'm gonna let Percy take the mic. Let the people know who you are, brother.
How you doing? My name is Percy Sauter. I run a barbershop called Edge Up Barbershop. We're kiosk barbershops located in Westfield, Culver City, Lakewood, Mace Ridge, and we have our new location out in Victor Valley Mall in Victorville. So basically, you know, just from my side and my experiences in the game, the knowledge I want to drop to the young brothers, and not even the young brothers, but the old brothers, barbering as a business can be glamorized, and brothers don't take enough time to concentrate on the business side of it to become financial literate. So they spend a lot of their time making cash, they spend a lot of their time doing things that don't pertain and doing things that just has absolutely nothing to do with growing their portfolio in the game. Us being barbers, we touch so much cash and touch so much money. We actually are very strong. We actually could come together and do more things. We can have our own businesses and banks and investments together and property together, but we don't. We turn around, we buying alcohol, we buying weed, we doing a whole bunch of stuff because the cash is so tangible. We always feel like we can make more. So my advice to a lot of brothers and barbers is stop worrying about the glamour side of it, who got the most customers, who's charging how much for what cut, and who could do the best fade, and who could do the best taper and beard and all that stuff. Worry about your financial literacy and worry about how much money you can make and how much money you can save, because the most important person to pay every single day is yourself. That's it.
Dropping some jewels for the Cut Game Radio Show, and I appreciate that.
Oh, man,
but look, one more question, man, because you got a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of people that's going to look at this, it's going to wonder, you got all that in your head, but what's Percy's goal in this industry? What's your goal, brother?
My goal is to actually, residual income. Residual income should always be your goal. You should never put yourself in a position where you're working for others. You should always put yourself in a position where people are working for you, so you can always be free.
There you go.
That's the whole thing, is financial freedom. Build your own brand, build your own business, and then get a young brother to come along and you teach him your business and have him run your empire.
Each one teach one, iron sharpen iron. You heard it here first. Percy, I appreciate you, brother. Enjoy your time in Vegas, man.
Will, man.
Exotics
Hey,
coming to you live.
Salute, Cut Game Radio, baby.
There you go, man.
So right now we out in the field, and you know, some say it's real in the field, and I found one of my real ones. You know, this is my family right here, Jamal Superstar Barber. What's up with it, family? You know? Every day. That's what we out in Vegas at the Exotics Hair Battle Tour, and what brought you down here, man?
Man, I just want to see other real barbers, man. I came to see you. I came to see DL, Curtis, and all the new barbers that's coming up, and you know.
One of the baddest LA barbers right here, man. The Molly Marlins in the building. This is Cut Game Radio, man, with my boy Tiari, man. Other T on the backside of the camera, man. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, Rick Ross might be having a party, but we have one right here on the Cut Game Radio.
Cut Game, baby.
That's what's up. Hey, yeah, as y'all can see, it's a lot of energy, and we early. We real early. You know what I mean? But we got a LA legend in the building. You know, drop some good game on them. This is the Cut Game. We like to drop good, a game that you can apply, applicable. Applicable game. That's what we like to drop. Drop some applicable game on them.
Okay, look. When you post a picture on Instagram of your haircut, make sure that you look at that picture before you post it to make sure there's no lines in that fade. And that's game.
That's some good cut game. That's some good cut game. You gotta overlook your situation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go over everything. You know. Nah, that's what's up. So what's new this year going on with Jamal?
Well, I'm just working on a couple of shows. You know, I cut Taj Mowry. He's one of my celebrity clients. I'm also doing Underground, the slave show. I'm working on that show, and I'm about to open up a salon. I'm just trying to do my thing, you know, and that's what's going on.
Yeah, that's one thing that I admire about Jamal is that he stay busy, he stay active, he stay moving. His movement is crazy, you know, and you always making moves. You get your money. You get your money.
Hey. Since I've been in Vegas on Friday, I didn't cut 15 people in my room.
And what's crazy is I follow him real heavy on social media. This is my family, so I follow all my family real heavy on social media. And he was campaigning a week ago, letting everybody know he gonna be in Vegas. You know, and I seen the comments was already heavy early in the game. So you know what he's saying is it's all authentics, people, all authentics. You know. So you know anything. I want y'all to follow his social medias at Jamal T. Superstar Barber. Jamal T. Superstar Barber. And, you know, this Cut Game Radio Show, he will be coming into the studio.
He'll be on the show.
Yeah.
And it's going to be wild.
We're going to turn all the way up. Turn all the way up, you know?
Uncut, baby.
Uncut. Well, thank you, family. Appreciate you. Thank you. Cut Game Radio Show. What you need to drop? Yeah, I'm on camera. The energy is real heavy right now. Cut Game Radio Show. We got DL. Wait, come here. A little beast.
What's going on? My name is Smalls. Follow me on Instagram, SMVLLZ. Lady Barber, up and coming in Vegas. Just out here trying to get it.
Hey, no, hold on. You was highly recommended by my boy Jamal. So tell him what's going on. Why were you highly recommended?
I think it's more so like my presence, mentality. The skills gonna speak for themselves off top. And in all due time, the name will be greater than the face.
What's up? Now we speak on jet fuel on the Cut Game Radio Show, and right here, I'm talking about this is a lot of fuel right here. This like a little pocket rocket right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a little pocket rocket right here. You know what I'm saying? No, she about to take off. You know, so we catching her early in the game. Now when you blow up and get big, don't forget about the Cut Game.
I don't think there is a blow up or get big. It's just growth. It's growth. It's always growth. Yeah.
Now, I gotta talk to Big Bro.
Yes.
What's up with it?
Man, I'm just happy to be here on the Cut Game Radio. My man Jamal Z, man, the Superstar Barber. You know, I'm full of jet fuel. I'm always gonna be full of jet fuel anytime I'm on the Cut Game Radio, man. Y'all keep it on lock. I'm trying to tell you, this is not a game. We got the top barbers, man, dropping the top knowledge, the top game, and the top jet fuel, man. So look at here. All I want you to do is keep God first, man, and everything else is gonna be all right.
Be all right. Uh-oh, I see somebody. Come here. I see you. What's up?
Hi, how are you
Share
guys?
with them. Cut Game.
Hi, my name is Crystal Vega. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I own a shop, Hair Studio 89, with my business partner Zenaida, and that's what's going on.
So what's up? So you in Vegas?
Yeah.
You at the Hair Battle Tour. It's 2017. You on the Cut Game Radio Show. So what you expect to get from today's show?
You know, I like to learn new game from everybody. Chico Boom laid it down. DL, man, he laid it into everybody today. You know, if you don't have 20 grand, what are you doing? You know? Especially if you've been on the game for 5 years. I mean, really, what are you guys doing? Save your money, you know?
That's some good game right there. So what got you in this Cut Game?
Huh?
What got you in this Cut Game?
Oh, man, I love to make people beautiful. And it feels good to, especially when a guy sits in the chair and he's got low self-esteem, and you give him a nice fresh cut and just give him that confidence. Or a woman that sits in the chair and tells me, my husband tells me I'm ugly. I've had a woman tell me, my husband tells me I'm a monster. And to transform them and give them that confidence, you know, that makes my day.
Now, I must gotta say, I've been a barber for 18 years now, and your haircut fly. Your haircut, it was that strawberry blonde. What is that? What's going on?
This is Cotton Candy, and this was done by Zenaida Rojas, Zenaida Styles on Instagram, and she's the best. That's my business partner, my best friend, my right hand.
Now, it goes with everything you got going on today, for real. So, this is the Cut Game Radio Show, and we like to drop good game on our listeners, good game on our viewers. Can you please share some of that good game that you got?
Sure, of course. Look, okay. Look, it's all about being humble and blessing your client. We're here to serve. It's not about you, it's about the client. It's all customer service and love and passion for your community and for your business. I mean, that's it. Plain and simple.
That's so. Well, thank you for blessing us. I appreciate you. Oh, look who we got here. Oh, hey, we got a new. I'm gonna refer to this man as a legend. This is the Cut Game Radio Show. Right now, we chilling with a true legend. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, his shirt say "Die Legend." So what's going on? Share with the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Who you are and what it is that you do.
Yeah. My name is Bossio, man. I was a barber who was kind of caught up in just what was going on behind my chair. I didn't really want to step out of that. I thought it wasn't cool. And you know, growing my barbershops, for example, that's what led me to where I am today, because the people that were in my circle, they were asking me, like, yo, how come you don't post on Instagram? How come you don't post on YouTube? I was one of those guys that was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I didn't realize what social media, what kind of value could give to me. I didn't realize the world that was outside of just being behind the chair, and the opportunities out there. People don't realize that there's barbers out here making a lot of money, flying in some jet planes, driving some real nice cars. People don't realize that because it's not the norm, and that's our fault. It's not because the opportunity is not there. I was just in Cosmoprof. Cosmoprof is a show for companies looking for distributors and wholesalers. It's apart from this, but there's more companies than there are barbers here at this show. And they're all looking for barbers to represent their brand. They're all looking for somebody that's gonna help them get the edge. I could take all of them. I could take all of them over my shoulder and do it. Because there ain't enough barbers trying to do what I'm doing. And it's real simple.
Now what is it that you're doing?
What I'm doing is I'm just sharing with the world what I think is normal. A fade, lineups, color enhancements, building clientele. I'm not the best at what I do. I'm not. I know I'm not. I don't make the most money at what I do. I just share what I do.
That's what's up.
Most people don't do that. And because of that, I built a following. I built a following of people. And it isn't because they like what I do, it's because I've literally been able to change people's lives. Because what you think is normal, there's somebody there. There's somebody in this world that if you share what you think is normal, you could change their lives, man. They can earn an income. I was at Arby's. I was working at a fast food restaurant before barbering. And it was because of somebody like Al's Millions. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, definitely familiar with Al's
Cool.
Millions.
Al's Millions. I would spend an eighth of my paycheck for his website, for a subscription to his website, so I could learn about barbering.
That's dedication.
And that man doesn't know this, but he changed my life.
That's dedication. That's why we got the Cut Game Radio Show. You know what I'm saying? The Cut Game Radio Show, we dropping a lot of seeds, a lot of nuggets. And just like we said earlier today, we actually creating the sauce so y'all can dip those nuggets and get all beneficial information so y'all can change your career, make those necessary adjustments, and become a man like Chris Bossio today, you know, where you actually sharing knowledge and growing in your craft, growing your brand, and growing your barbershop, you know. So what got you into this cut game? Like, you at Arby's, were you cutting while you was watching Al's Millions?
So I played college basketball. I got a scholarship in high school. I went to Kansas and I played college basketball, but I was a broke college athlete. You can't get a job. You gotta go to school full time and you gotta play basketball full time. And your coach is gonna tell you to earn your scholarship, plain and simple. But I had a teammate who had a nice car, who was going out every weekend. He was cutting hair in his dorm room on the side. He was taking appointments in between classes. He was making money. He was hustling. So I got homesick. I wanted to go back home. I still wanted to play basketball. I decided I was going to cut hair on the side too. I needed to go to barber school while I'm going to playing basketball. Ever since then, I never went back to basketball because I loved cutting hair. Cutting hair was my new basketball. Cutting hair was my new 2K17.
Now we got a new statement that we made that we actually live by this year for the Cut Game Radio Show, and we might implement it next year, you know. First it was learn how to learn. That was a quote that the Cut Game Radio Show, that's what we live by in early 2017. But now it's learn how to learn to play without the ball, you know. And that right there, that came from a basketball coach, you know, where you got to learn. Just think about it. It's 10 people on the court, and only one of them got the ball. So the other 9, we watching a game that 9 people was playing without the ball. And that's what you got to learn how to do. And that's what we've been doing on the Cut Game Radio Show. And right there, that's how you win, you know. So I know you took the principles from basketball, added to what you got going on, principles that you learned from Al's Million. You mix it all up, man. I like the mixture that you got going on, family.
Let me say one thing, man. I was a point guard. I've always been a point guard. I've always had vision because of it. And when I went to my first hair show, like this hair show right here, I saw an unlimited ceiling. And I don't like to talk about what I've accomplished in my lifetime, But if I could help somebody by telling you what I've done, I'm going to tell you. I started at Arby's. I was a dishwasher at Arby's. I got my barber's license. Today, I own a product line that makes a lot of money. I own 7 barbershops. I am traveling the world. The last 2 months, I've been to London, I've been to China, been to Romania, I'm going to Russia next week, and I'm in Vegas right now. And I'm getting paid to do it. If I can tell you right now, if you don't believe nobody you've heard on this show, believe me, it's possible with this right here, with barbering. Let's make it happen.
And that's what's dope about the Cut Game Radio Show. God just, you know what I'm saying, get the right ingredients, the right people in here to share that good information. So y'all take heed. We bringing it from the top to y'all. Cut Game Radio Show. These are principles that we dropping. You live by this information, it's gonna change your life. It can change your life in one day. You apply it to your life, apply these principles, you apply it at the appropriate time, that's wisdom. And this could change your life. You know, this Chris Bossio, he's doing it, 7 barbershop. So we speaking on ownership. You know, he traveling the world. He making money off his products. It's just a lot of good game right now. So I want y'all to continue to follow this man on YouTube. Continue to support his brand, Tune45. Continue to subscribe to his YouTube page. And also continue to listen to the Cut Game Radio Show because there's more in store. When he in LA, he going to come to the studio and we going to really get down to his story. You know, I want to thank you, my brother, for coming through the Cut Game Radio Show. Xotics Hair Battle Tour 2017 Cut Game Radio Show.
Cut Game Radio Show, man, exclusive hair battles out here in Las Vegas 2017. Hey, you know what we're going to do? Because we worldwide. We've been hitting people from Florida, New York, Jersey, all that. We're going to come back to the West Coast. You know what I'm talking about? L.A. to the Bay. We got my boys out here from West Coast Barbershop. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Say hello to the world, Bay Area.
How's it going, y'all? JT the Barber.
What's up, man? Jerry the Barber, man. Jerry the Barber, y'all.
JD the Barber. We out here in West Coast Cuts, man, holding it down.
Represent.
Now, if it's one thing I know about the Bay, man, I know y'all get hyphy, and I ain't trying to, you know, be cliche with it, but I've been up there. I got family up there, man, and y'all turn up. So how turned up are you guys about this, one of the biggest platforms we got for people who do what we do?
Man, it's all about supporting the industry, you know. People always ask me how you grow in the industry, how you develop as a barber, especially someone that's an aspiring barber coming up in the game. So it's this right here, being supportive of battles, whether it's in LA, whether it's in New York, whether it's in Texas. Just show up, support, be there, be active, you know. If you want to really get known, then compete, you know, get your name out there.
Real talk, man. Hey, you know, the Bay Area boys got game, man. Let me go back in the middle of my boy Jerry, man. Now listen here, Jerry. Can y'all tell us the name of your shop, how they can get down, how they can get in touch with you when they up in the Bay Area and they want one of those nice cuts before they go to one of the
Yeah, for sure. Hey, yeah, man, come check us out at West Coast Cuts, Santa Rosa, California. We're only about 45 minutes north of San Francisco. Check us all out, man. JT the Barber on Instagram, JTB707, JD Barber on Instagram, man. Tap in with us, man. We out here. And if really y'all don't miss, October 29th, we're going to have the Bay Area Barber Battle coming up. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, one of the biggest barber battles in Cali. Bay Area Barber Battle 5. Tap in. It's going to be live, y'all. It's going to be cracking.
JD, come over here, man. Your boys just told us about the Bay Area Barber Battle. Is the Cut Game Radio Show invited? Can we cover that, man?
Oh, man, y'all better show up, man. Like we said, it's about supporting, man. We want y'all there. We want everybody there, man.
There you go. JD, look, y'all blinging, man, right? And what we do on this show is we drop jewels, we drop nuggets. And since y'all blinging, drop some jewels for anybody out there who got any inspiration of cutting or that's already cutting and want to take their game to the next level.
Man, if you were trying to take your game to the next level, man, at the end of the day, just come down to passion, man. You just got to love what you do and put 110% in everything you do. Just, you know what I mean, believe in what you're doing, have a plan, and execute it, and you'll be successful.
Spoken like real champs, man. Now, before we get up out of here, I'm going to let y'all plug all y'all Instagram, social media sites, websites, anything y'all got, apparel, anything you guys want to promote. Go ahead and let the people know, man.
So again, JT the Barber, JAYTEE_the Barber on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the same thing, JT the Barber. Again, I work at West Coast Cuts Barbershop, and we're going to keep rocking West Coast Barbershop.
Jerry the Barber, JTB707, West Coast Cuts, West_Coast_Cuts. Hit us up, man. Tap in with us.
Hey, man, all y'all, man, tap in with me. J.D_Barber. Holding it down over there at the West Coast, man. We here. Let's get it.
Hey, before y'all go, which one of you guys is getting into the battle? You are, right? All of y'all. You see what I'm saying? They all in there. And for the people out there that don't know, the fast fade barber is like the dunk contest of the All-Star game. You feel me? So what are y'all planning to do? Like, who got the fastest time out of all three of y'all?
Hey, that's fast fade champ. I'm second to him, but he the champ.
I'm going in on the freestyle.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, appreciate you guys for coming through, showing love out to the Cut Game Radio Show. Good luck. Good love, and we out of here, y'all. Bay Area!
Cut Game Radio Show, Xotics 2017, Las Vegas, and I'm chilling with a Vegas native right now. She got style, she got flavor. I'm talking about a true artist. So right now we chilling with Roxy. What's going on, Roxy?
Hey, how are you doing?
How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
So what brought you to the Xotics Battle Tour today?
I just love being around barbers. I love being in a part of the industry. I love talking and learning and buying stuff, and everything about the industry just is inspiring. You need that every now and then just to reignite your flame, so that's what this is for me.
Definitely. A lot of people been using the term, they put the battery in your back, being around a lot of barbers. So being in this environment, does it put the battery in your back?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I work in a studio right now. It's just me right now. And this is great because I don't get to be around people like I used to, so this is good.
So you a real social person, and being by yourself kind of, sometimes,
I'm not social, no. But I see old friends and I meet new people. No, I'm not. Unless you're in my chair, that's the only time where I'm,
So you like to play the background sometimes? A lot of times?
A lot of times, yeah.
Okay, I can dig it. So, when we were setting up, you was letting me know that you do a little poetry. So can you share more about that?
Yeah, I started writing and performing poetry 17 years ago. And I kind of took a little back seat or put it on the back burner for now. But 17 years, every once in a while I'll get on a mic and do something in town. And
now the content in your poetry, is it some deep stuff? Is it about relationships, health, wealth? What is it, mainly about?
It's about everything. I don't think I have two poems that are alike. The one thing I don't touch on is I don't do a lot of relationship poems because it feels really cliche to me. But otherwise, anything's game. Anything. You know how art is.
Can you give us 4 bars from one of your favorite poems? Just bless us with 4 bars, just 4 bars.
Okay, I actually don't memorize my poetry, but I can probably get a couple. There's only so much a person can take before they're broke. Crumpled and tossed into forgotten piles like paper snowflakes that can no longer remember how beautiful they once were.
It get deep. It get deeper. Y'all check out her poem. So thank you for blessing us with your time. I'm gonna give you the stage real quick. Share something with our listeners. They like good game. So if you want to share some good game with them, that'll elevate their craft, elevate them in their careers. The stage is yours.
Okay. The one piece of advice that I give people is to never get complacent. Whenever I'm at someplace and I'm not learning anymore, or I'm the best person there, it's time for me to go somewhere else. I don't ever want to be the best person where I work. So that's what I always say. Just keep moving and keep learning and growing. Don't ever let it stop, and good to go.
Now, share with us also your social media handles right now.
My Instagram is Noble Wolf Barbers, and my Facebook is Roxy Feathers Hair.
What's up? Y'all check Roxy out, check out her work, and if y'all ever in Vegas, she's going to the open mic tonight, so y'all check out some of her poetry, Cut Game Radio Show.
You know what I mean? So the fact that, you weren't going to take no for an answer, and if it looked like I was walking out and you came and grabbed me, that's probably the best thing you could have done. You know what I mean? So, and again, that happens sometimes when I speak to other companies. We'll shoot them an email, and sometimes they might not get back to us, so we'll send a follow-up email. And then sometimes they'll remember, like, oh, you know what? And that follow-up email, sometimes it is what really can make or break, being successful.
No doubt. See, the thing is with the Cut Game radio show, this show is bigger than my ego. You know what I'm saying? I put my ego to the side to put this out there. This thing is bigger. It's bigger than what I got going on personally. Whatever insecurities, whatever I'm secure in. This is the Cut Game radio show. I believe in the mission statement that we got for this radio show, and that is to share some good games, some real applicable knowledge for someone to apply to their barbering and take themselves to the next level. I'm talking about real information, and that's what this show's about, So we got Eric Pacinos here, so can you give them some real good cut game so they can apply to their life,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're a barber out there, the first thing I want to talk to all the barbers is don't worry about, being Instagram famous or every haircut looking flawless for Instagram. Treat your clients like they're the real celebrities. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's all about being booked, not so much about being famous. You want to be famous, that's cool, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, it's like, cutting people's hair is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So make sure you take care of that first. Yeah. And after that, everything will start coming along with that.
Definitely. Now, when did you take the initiative to really brand yourself and really create a product and brand it the way you have been doing?
The minute I started seeing that, I had some type of presence in the barbering industry, I started doing classes, seminars, and at that point, I just kind of felt like some of these brands, these big corporate brands that are out there were just winning by default. Yeah. And, I would ask myself, like, companies like Diane Razor, with all due respect, I've never heard of Diane, the company, doing an educational class or a barbering class to help me learn how to do a razor shave.
Yeah.
Right? So at that point, I said, you know what? If I'm gonna teach people how to do razor shave, I might as well have them use my products.
Exactly.
And so that was kind of like my motivation. It was like, I would walk around these hair shows and see these companies, again, just winning by default. So I said, I'm gonna take it upon myself, take the initiative to start my own line of products.
Yeah. Now, basically, we refer to that on the Cut Game radio show as bossing up. You bossed up. You see bossing up. We refer to that as boss up. You bossed up. You seen the opportunity. You see where it might have been a little exploitation, and you just like, you know what? Since you, developed the expertise, you just bossed up on them, and it worked out. Bossing up is to me, if you're going to do any type of movement, you want to execute. Execution is key, and you execute it with boldness, and you continue to execute with boldness, and that's what I respect about you, Pacinos.
Appreciate the kind words, man. But yeah, you're absolutely right. At the end of the day, it's you first got to kind of like write everything out. Have some type of a plan. I tell people this all the time. It's like everybody wants to do a million things, but it's the people that actually write it down and execute it that eventually make it happen.
Yeah.
And it's always the little things. I was in the military for 4 years. I was in the Navy, and the one thing they taught me is something called attention to detail. It's all the small little details that people sometimes overlook that separates you from the rest of the crowd.
Definitely. Because especially as barbers, we're very detail-oriented people. It's a very detail-oriented art form. So it's naturally that you should pay attention to details because that's what we're looking for, So what's new for the Pacino brand in the future?
So we actually just launched our black mask in Target stores, actually today, Sunday. So I mean, that right now is kind of like one of our newer products. We're working on some more products, but I've always had a way of doing business with, which is I never like to let people know my next move. I'd rather make it, and then at that point, speak about it. But the move that was just made was pretty much our black mask launching in Target stores.
No, I can definitely dig that, and that's actually wisdom right there. That's actually wisdom. But we like to keep our listeners, our viewers, privy to some real exclusive information. So I had to go there with him. You know what I'm saying? I had to go there with him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I wish you much success. I don't want to hold you up too much, my brother. But thank you for blessing us with your presence on the Cut Game Radio Show. I'm gonna give you the stage. Anything you want to share with our listeners and our viewers before you leave?
Definitely, yeah. Just first and foremost, man, just believe in something. Believe in God. Do it for not only yourself but your family, and just live to leave a legacy at the end of the day. But appreciate you guys having me on the show, and much success to you in the show.
Definitely. Y'all keep tuning in, Cut Game Radio Show. Make sure y'all go to Target, get those Pacino products. They're superior products, first of all. So y'all keep going to Target, keep supporting Pacinos, and also get that black mask. Definitely. Cut Game Radio Show.
Man, it is going down. The Cut Game Radio Show, Las Vegas, Nevada, 2017 Exotic Hair Battles. And we just keep running into all these big-name barbers. But right now, it's my boy Taboo, but it ain't nothing taboo about him. But I'm going to let him holler at you about him. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, world, I'm going to introduce my boy Taboo. Go ahead and take the mic and let the people know.
Hey, well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Never taken lightly. It's one of those things where you get an opportunity, you got to take it. So I'm Taboo. I'm from Taboo's Reno, the owner of Taboo's Reno Barber Lounge in Reno, Nevada. Come out and see us, 775. I guarantee you'll be blessed. You won't walk out of there the same. That's one of our mottos. It's more than a haircut. Anything less than excellent is forbidden at our shop. So we try to make sure that you walk out of there with the best on everything, man.
You heard that, Reno. So you in the Reno area, make sure you hit my boy Taboo up. Now, look. We in one of the biggest battle shows in the nation. Exotics is huge, man. As you look around, you see nothing but your own kind of profession getting around all this passion. We got apparel, we got products. How does this make you feel?
Well, it just confirms everything that I've already been doing, in a sense where you're around big name people and you see that they make money on different levels. You see that their vision is on different levels. You see that their goals on different levels. And I think that's one of the things as far as if you want to be a barber or if you want to be somebody on that level, you got to have vision. And I was talking to somebody earlier about 10 years ago or 12 years ago, I moved to Reno. And it was a barbershop downtown Reno that is not a lot of diversity. And I'm the only black-owned barber business in downtown Reno. And I went to that shop and I kept knocking on the door and nobody never answered. And 12 years later, those same people walked into my shop and asked me that I want to take over that shop. Right. So I believe in having vision and having goals and things like that. So for me, being around these people just confirms the vision that I already had. Right. Now it's just linking up with people who are beyond where I am so we can just be in the same envelope. Right. So it's always a dream and goal of mine to be around people like minds. Awesome.
That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. Remind me of that Biz Marcus on the Vapors, man. The same people wouldn't open doors for him. Now they knocking on his. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's Taboo right there. That's Taboo. So we in LV. It's nice and hot. You up the street in Reno. Please let these people know how they can get in touch with you, how they can see your work, etc.
Instagram is Taboo's Reno Barber Lounge. Twitter is the same. Facebook is the same. You can dial 775-842-6460 or the shop 775-786. Oh, what is my shop number? Brain fart.
Start over.
775-842-6460, and that's contacting me directly.
There you go.
And you can contact any one of my barbers, and we'll take care of you. Oh, shout out to my wife who's here in support. She's my business partner.
That's what's up. One more question before we go. I know it's busy. It's a lot of excitement, man. This is the Cut Game Radio Show. Even though we like to entertain, we still like to innovate. So if there's any barber out there looking at you right now, what can you tell him to maybe pick him up and give him some words of encouragement?
Words of encouragement? Number one, never let nobody tell you your dream is whack. I had a business plan in my backpack for 10 years that people said I carried around like Linus in my thing. I kept adding to it, and 10 years later, I got everything that I wanted. When I didn't have no money, when I was in the hospitals having surgeries and not sure if I was gonna make it, that business plan came to life. So now I'm able to take care of all the people that said that I couldn't do nothing. All the people that said that I wouldn't be nothing. So now I'm taking care of them financially, spiritually, and emotionally as a man. And those same people now, it's not a big brag or big to do, but it's a thing that I can say, keep your head up, keep your focus, love people, don't let hate ever enter your heart, and I promise you one thing, that you'll get where you want to get if you stay dedicated and focused and keep your vision going. Keep God first, I guarantee it works.
Indeed. Now, beautifully said, beautiful brother Taboo. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing the Cut Game Radio Show love, man. Enjoy yourself, man, and God bless you, brother.
What's going on? Y'all now tuned in to the Cut Game Radio Show, and when it comes to the social media game, when it comes to the Cut Game, when it comes to posting on social media, everybody wants to be on Barbershop Connect. So today we have none other than Lee from Barbershop Connect. What's going on with it, Lee?
What's up, man? How are you?
Oh, man, blessed. I mean, I'm in Vegas.
There's nothing wrong with being in Vegas, everybody. Nothing wrong at all. And being at the Exotics Hair Battle, it's an excellent thing.
Definitely. So what is something that you expect to see at this year's Exotics Battle?
At this Exotics Battle, energy. every exotic show that I've been to has a lot of energy. When I say that, it's like there's a lot of barbers, a lot of new barbers, I would say, that come out and support the barbering craft. And yeah, it's always a fun event. Yeah.
So what's new that we can expect this year from Barbershop Connect?
I mean, for us, new, we're expanding BarberCon, making it bigger and better. Every year we double in size. And then we're opening the Barbershop Connect store in Manhattan. And then we're doing a whole education thing on barbershopconnect.com, which will be out soon. So
That's what's up. A lot of different educators. You guys got that already locked down?
You know what? It's more of what I learned is when you look on Instagram, you see the final haircut. But, you know, people from all over the country don't have the education system that people domestically here have. So, you know, what I'm trying to do is capture the education process from beginning to end. So now they see the end result on the Instagram, but they can now log on Barbershop Connect and get the process to understand how that haircut was achieved.
No, that's what's up. Now, seeing the process of these amazing haircuts that we see on social media, I mean, that's key because you're able to take those steps, take that process, apply it to what you got going on, and you're able to have that work, the quality of work that we see in the USC from state to state, you know, on Barbershop Connect. You know, amazing platform, by the way, Lee. I just want to let you know.
Thank you. Listen, all I want to say is to everybody watching this now and listening, keep following your dreams and don't ever let money hold you back from achieving your goal, okay? Because a lot of people use money as an excuse, but every great idea starts with $1, okay? So you cannot let that hold you back. And when you look at events like this, everybody started somewhere. You know, even us, you know, you can't be afraid of failure.
Definitely. Y'all heard it first from Lee. It's anything, right now you got the stage, anything you want to share with everybody? I know you just dropped a real important nugget on there, but any more nuggets you want to drop on them?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to the Cut Game, and just know that, you know, the high top fade that you see as the logo, I never had that, but I did at one time have a gold tooth here with a $sign. I had my hair in braids, and, you know, I was a rap artist. So I relate to that fashion, and I hope that, you know, the old school comes back as it does with, like, women's fashion. You know, when I see my wife wearing something that was fashionable 10 years ago, I like to see those styles come back because it always keeps it fresh in the business. And again, don't be afraid to take a risk in a haircut because that one risk can set the bar to advance a whole new level and a whole new style.
Definitely. We got Lee, Barbershop Connect, Cut Game Radio Show. So y'all keep tuning in.
Xotics 2017 Cut Game Radio Show. And I'm here with one of my good partners, my really good partners. I competed against this dude. I competed with the dude. He's a real big supporter of Shadow Edge Barber Tools, a real big supporter of the Cut Game Radio Show. Cuts by Johnny. My brother.
Hey, man, good looking out, man. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. You know, I'm always here, you know, supporting all the other barbers, showcasing, you know, for everyone that wants to learn new technique, new styles. You know, I'm just here to support the whole barber industry, you know, and that's what I got to do, be here.
So you just got off stage. What did you do again?
I did the freestyle design. It was tough, but it was really good. I felt good about it, and, you know, and it's really, I feel really humble being here with all these barbers, man. Everyone's great. Everyone's doing their part, man, and it's great, man. It's a great feeling to be here among everybody here, you know? Yeah.
So I know you got a barbershop. Where's it at?
My barbershop is in California. It's in Downey, California. It's called Alumni Barbershop. We're right on Firestone. You know, it's a brand new shop. We've only been open for about a year, and it's a good feeling, man, owning the own shop and being able to compete with everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. So if I want to get a cut by Cuts by Johnny, where do I find you at, bro? What's your IG?
My IG is Cuts by Johnny on Instagram. It's all original, CUTSBYJOHNNY. You can book me through my Instagram. My cell phone is there. My email is there. Everything that you need to book me is there.
Yeah, follow this dude. If you're not following him, follow him. And when this competition is up, bro, and if you win, you're coming right back home.
Oh, man, no doubt, man. I'll be here supporting everybody, man. Thanks.
Cut Game.
Hey, what's going on? This is Groom City. We back. Cut Game Radio Show. Xotics Hair Battle Tour. And I'm with, and they coming out here. I'm talking about, look at the camaraderie right now. You know, I'm with the original barbershop, chilling with the owner. What's going on, fam?
Hey, how you doing, brothers? I mean, nice to talk to you, man. Nice to be here today, man.
Yes, sir.
So what's up, man? Share with the listeners and the viewers about your barber brand, your barber shop.
So the main thing is it's not just about being an original barber, it's the lifestyle of being original all the way around. That's what we focus on. We focus on being original fathers, original barbers, original housemen, original everything all the way around. We just want to be original to everything that we know about, you know what I mean?
So how many barbers you got in your barber shop?
We got 10 right now, including me is 11.
That's dope. Y'all got a squad. Y'all got a squad. So what's up, man? What's your name?
I'm Antonio, man.
That's what's up. So how long you been at the original barber shop?
It's my 7th month at the original barbershop.
7 months, y'all. He brand new. So what have you learned and earned in 7 months? You know what I mean?
Well, the biggest thing that I've learned right now is to make sure I charge what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? To continue to pursue my craft, and not just follow what's on Instagram, you know, but follow from, you know, OGs like this, you know. So
have you earned that respect?
Absolutely. You know, I went to 16 different barbershops before I chose mine. You know what I'm saying? All the way on the opposite side of town. This is where I wanted to be at, so I'm glad I'm at the original barbershop.
Hold up. So what's going on, fam? What's your
up?
name?
Well, I'm Sipp Da Barber, man.
Okay, I see you holding all type of trophies, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on? How you been enjoying yourself on the Cut Game Radio?
I'm a new barber, and I love the original barbershop, man. It's all love where we at, man. That's it. It's all love.
I can tell it's all love. Everybody got that good vibrations, you know. What's going on? What's your name, fam?
Kevin the Barber.
So how long you been at the original barbershop?
I've been at the original barbershop for about 2 years now, but I've been cutting for 13. I'm in my 13th year. Yeah, that's my family. The owner is my family.
That's what's up. Now, what can you, during your 13 years as a professional, what can you share with the listeners and the viewers that you learned?
I think the main thing for a barber, especially a new barber, is just to stay behind the chair. Stay behind the chair and listen to the older cats and taking the information that they got, because there's a lot of good information out there. Come to things like this, too.
It's older barbers out there. They like to school the young barbers like dice. Let them school you like dice so you can get some good information, and eventually, you know, y'all will all have that vertical honors, what we like to refer to. That horizontal honor, then you get that vertical honor. So what's going on, man? What's your name?
Keith the Barber, born and raised Las Vegas, Nevada.
Born and raised. How long you been at the original barbershop?
I've been at the barbershop for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in August, since day one. You know what I mean?
So what have you learned?
Man, I'm learning something every day, man. Never stop learning, man. I'm learning something from all these old guys, new barbers, old barbers. Man, I'm learning something new every single day, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Fam, come here. What's up,
man? Tommy G. Barber, man.
How long you been at the original barber?
Coming up on 1 year now. 1 year.
You digging it?
I love it, man. Unsurmountable knowledge comes out of this shop, man. We're the best shop in Vegas, hands down.
I'm going to speak to the owners right now. When y'all own a barbershop, y'all want y'all barbers to have this energy, you know what I'm saying? This energy, they love where they work. I can feel it. We got one more. Hey, man, come here. What's going on, man? What's your name?
Tone, man. Tone the Barber, man. 702, Las Vegas raised.
Hey, this boy is smooth. How long you been at the original barbershop?
Been in the original barbershop since the beginning, but I've been doing this shit for over a decade.
Okay. In that 10 years, what good cut game can you drop on our listeners and our viewers out there?
Man, watch and learn, man. You never stop learning, man. The sauce runneth over, man. Just keep on picking that shit up and keep going. Run with it.
Hey, my man Smooth right here. Y'all take that good game and apply it to what you got going on. You said, what's up? Oh, next question? What y'all got going on in the future? What's for the brand, the original barbershop?
So for our future, we definitely got seminars coming. We got all kinds of original barbers moving up in the world, trying to do a lot of apparel. We got apparel coming. We also got a public speaking, and we got self-motivation, letting people know how to do customer service, marketing themselves. We want to do a lot of showing guys how to be 0 to 5 years, 10 to 15 years, showing where they're supposed to be at. This is a movement that we're trying to show people where they're supposed to be at as far as barbers. It's well needed in the barber community, showing these guys where they're supposed to be at.
Now, what's up as an owner? I want you to look in the camera, you know what I'm saying? I want you to share with the listeners and viewers, just briefly being with your barbers, they love where they work, bro. They love where they work. What's the recipe that's going on at the original barber brand that's creating that atmosphere that's going on, that ecosystem that I can tell that's going on, that positivity?
So my main concern is making them guys feel like how I always wanted to be felt if I was a barber somewhere else. All barber owners has been in a position where they always dreamed of what would be an idle barbershop for them. And I just took that and I ran with it when it was my opportunity. Showing these guys love, making sure they get the right guidance. That's the main thing for barbershop owners. Barbershop owners got to be in the barbershop. You just can't be a barbershop owner and not be in the barbershop, because that ain't gonna show them nothing. You got to be there and show the clients, show the barbers that I'm here with y'all going through this. I'm cutting at 8 o'clock. I'm out of here at 7 o'clock just with the barbers. And we all make each other happy and show brotherhood, and that's how you keep that thing going.
Man, can you please keep this going? I love what you're doing. I love the energy that your barbers have. It speaks volumes to the owner, you know what I'm saying? And I thank you, man, for being so thorough. For real.
And I love what you guys got going.
Thank
y'all
you.
doing an excellent job. Y'all keep that going because the barber game needs this.
We gonna bring it.
And we gonna support this as long as you're doing it, all right?
That's what's up.
Okay.
Y'all tune in. Y'all follow. Y'all in Vegas, please go check out the original Barbershop Cut Game Radio Show. Jay Flannel, Major League Barber Battles. What's up with it, Jay Flannel?
Man, just out here, networking, man, and bringing everybody together. Out here, man, expanding my mind. What's going on?
Now we in Vegas, Xotics Hair Battle Tour 2017. So what you expect to get out of this, this hair battle tour right now?
I mean, you know what? This is nothing new under the sun. I represent Major League Barber, the original Barber brand. This is what we do for a living. This event right here is good for the industry, man. I mean, it's another brand doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And doing it the way doing the way they want to do it. And at the end of the day, man, it don't even matter as long as they're bringing the barbering together in a positive way.
Definitely. Now, for those out there that may not be familiar with who you are, I know you briefly shared with them, the Major League brand, but can you expound on that?
Yeah, I can, man. Major League Barber, the original Barber brand, it is a barber company, not a barber shop. We're here, man, to unite barbers and stylists across the country, across the world, to do everything they can do with love, from just not doing behind the chair, but taking it beyond the chair. So what we want to do is, and what we continue to do is pretty much bringing these guys together and letting people know, man, these guys have talent, and to respect the barbering culture, because it's very important, because this culture goes back ages. So we're going to be here, man. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to stop here. My kids, and my kids' kids going to keep this legacy going, because barbering is beautiful. Life is beautiful, man. We got to learn how to respect barbering, respecting life, man. Let's do it all. We want to get one of these. We want to get one.
That's it. Now, what year did y'all start the Barber brand, Major League?
Man, we started out, man, early 2002. From Bronner Brothers, now we're doing, from one show to doing 25 shows a year. Man, it takes a lot of investing, a lot of building of relationships across the country, man. So, we just got to continue to do that. If we do that, man, and if we do it as a whole, man, we'll be a very strong, positive movement in this world, period.
Definitely. Now, when did you jump on board? Out the gate, 2002?
I jumped on board 2004, actually, man. 2003. So, I mean, I've been out here a very, very long time. Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun that I've seen or I've not seen. But the great thing about it is I still have the passion for it, man. I pray to God I still got the passion for it, man, right now to this day.
There you go. Well, you know what I'm saying? This is the Cut Game radio show, and then we knew we bringing something new to the table. We actually got the podcast going. We got the YouTube. So this right here, this basically the Breakfast Club of the barber industry. You ever in the LA area, stop by the studio. Drop some of that good cut game.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I would love to do that, man. I'm in California all the time. California, Florida, Vegas. I'm out here all the time, man. I would love to do that, man. The Cut Game.
That's what's up. So, man, right now I'm going to give you the stage, share a little bit. Any cut game you want to drop on them, anything you want to share with the barbers right now, you got the stage.
Do this like this.
Yeah, there we go. Get that energy. Give them that energy.
Pretty much, if you want to expand your mind in this industry right now, you got to learn how to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. It's very, very important for you to invest in yourself, because if you don't, man, you won't get all that it has to offer. So you have to invest in yourself, which means is stop being cheap, stop spending money on stuff that you don't need, stop spending money on stuff that don't last. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you do what you love, and love what you do, and keep loving what you do. It's the cut game. This is not just about the cut. It's about how much you love it. You know what I'm saying? It's the cut game, but how much you love the game, how much you love the cut.
So he said invest, and when you invest, you need to get a return on your investment. And that's where the cut game comes in, where we give you nuggets, jewels, information, for you can take that investment, properly invest it, and get a return on your investment. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to get Jay Flannel on the show, but y'all stay tuned. Cut Game Radio Show.
2017 Exotic Hair Battle Tours. We here live in Vegas, man, doing it big. Now, I got a special guest. Talked to her earlier. Her brother had a lecture. You know what? I'm going to introduce her as Vice, but I'm going to let her tell y'all the story. Go ahead, baby.
I'm Vice Cutter on social media. You can find me on IG. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, everything. Vice Cutter across the board.
Okay. Do that again, man, because look, I don't know about the if y'all familiar with her work. She does, don't you do something with Lynch, right? Marshawn Lynch, right? So you're just doing this interview so you won't get fined.
Yeah.
But let them know what you're doing with Lynch for the kids.
So every Wednesday I do free haircuts for kids with 3.0s or higher in Oakland in partnership with Marshawn Lynch, the Family First Foundation, Beast Mode. We're out there and putting back what we should, like paying our due services with the fact that we're community, drinking holes, we're purpose. So.
Right. I think that's amazing, man. Every time we do something, we give back to the community because community is what makes us. We're a community of barbers, and that's the reason why I love things like this. And so, Vice, thank you for coming through. But is there anything you want to plug? Any products, any DVDs coming out, anything like that?
The book is coming out, The Power of a Barber. Download the app, The Barber's Academy. Check us out on social media. Show love, and I'll show love back. Thank you for...
Wait. I got one more question because we haven't hit this today. You're a lady barber. Can you give that little girl out there who's inspiring to be a barber when people telling her, girl, would you put down the clippers and pick up back the Barbie doll or something like that? Can you give her some advice?
Stop letting them call you female barbers. You're just a barber. Be that.
There it is there. I appreciate you. Thanks for showing love to the Cut Game Radio Show. Enjoy the rest of your day here. Another exclusive interview here at the Cut Game Radio Show, man. Keep tuned in. We're going to keep coming and bringing them live. 100.
What's going on? Exotics Hair Battle Tour Vegas. I'm up here chilling with Mariah. What's going on with it, Mariah?
It's all well, family. How you doing, man? That's what's up, man.
Share something with them, man.
Man, I just want to share the fact that barbering has taken off, man, to a level where it's almost it is unlimited, man. You know what I mean? And it's actually refreshing. It's refreshing to know that people can express themselves in a way, however they feel, and make it look right and make it feel right. And not only that, but it fits in. Nothing is ever out of place anymore in barbering right now, man. And
that's what's up, man. You got to get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. But if you're on your couch, if you're at the house, if you're not moving your 10 toes throughout these streets, then you can't get in where you fit in because you're not doing no type of movement. So Mariah's out here moving.
Yeah, we out here moving, man. I'm over at Next Level Barber and Beauty. We actually have 4 locations. We've been down for a while now, man. We're actually moving and shaking. We're having opportunities for young men and women that want to pursue the barber and cosmetology game. Follow us on Next Level Franchise, Next Level Salons, Next Level Barber and Beauty on Instagram and Facebook. Get in contact with us if you are here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have more than enough room for you, man. It's nice, man. It's a really good thing.
That's what's up. I can respect it, man. Thanks for sharing time with us, family. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay up. Cut Game.
Cut Game Radio Show out here in Vegas at the Exotics 2017. And I'm here with my man, Socia, local barber, right? Yes, sir. Local barber. Let them know what you guys are all about out here in Vegas.
I mean, what we're doing over here is not trying to change the game, not trying to stay behind, just maintaining what we do. We do high-end haircuts in our shop. So we just, moving forward in that business, showing that barbers know how to cut with scissors and stuff like that.
So how long you guys been out here in Vegas?
I've been here for like 3 years now. I'm from New York originally.
Business is good out in Vegas?
Business is good. How they say, booming.
Okay, right on. I got a question for you. Okay, for all my young barbers out there, what's one thing that you would tell them to get their game up, get the name out there, and, get their money up?
I just tell people not to rely just on the fades. You got to be able to learn how to cut hair with scissors, do facials, do things that's going to bring you more money. That means you don't have to see 30 or 40 people in a day. I only see about 6 to 10 people a day. You know, and a lot of people don't take classes. So classes, learn as much as you can. Never stop growing. Once you stop growing, you start dying.
Right. How long you been cutting, by the way?
About 15 years now.
Oh, so you're a vet. Okay, I'm 17 in, so yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just learning though.
Okay, but you know that's one thing about barbers. We never stop learning. You know, the barber industry is like technology. You know what I mean? It changes like every 3 months. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I thank you for coming out, man. And tuning in to the Cut Game Radio Show every Wednesday. Check us out. Appreciate you, bro. Cut Game.
All right, once again, live in effect, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Cut Game Radio Show coming to you live, man. Listen, we at the Exotic Hair Battle Tour, and I got my boy Tim next to me. Tim, you got all these nice products, man. Pro Grip. So look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give up to Mike to my boy Tim so he can explain his products and what he got going on. Tim, holla at the people, man.
So first of all, I love what I do, and if you're out there, you listening to me, you got love what you do, I support you. I got all my products is 100% natural. We're changing the game. We're bringing innovative products to the industry that actually work and are great for people's health. I got clippers. My clippers are modified on a whole nother level. Ain't nobody seeing me. I'm the best at what I do.
You heard him himself, man. The boy got hands, all natural products. Now, let me tell you something, man. We in one of the biggest platforms for us barbers and everybody who's fan of barbering, man. What's so exciting and special about this exotic battle tour that you experiencing today in here in Las Vegas, Nevada, man?
The people got love for what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's different from dealing with people who doing it for a hustle or just to get paid. Like, you can't grow with that. But when you got people who actually have a love and a passion for what they do, everybody bring different things to the table. So we just here. We like a fist, man. We ready to knock something out. I swear.
Man, so go ahead and get deep into these skin products and stuff you got, these blades and everything.
Okay, this is Skin Aid. Skin Aid has 13 different essential oils in it. It's 100% natural. You can use it anywhere on the body. This is actually like spraying medicine on your clients. I have about $300 worth of essential oils in here. The base of it is witch hazel. I sell it to women, I sell it to men, I sell it to kids. When you're in the shop, the best way that you can maximize on your products is the people that you can sell it to. If you just got a product that you can only sell it to barbers or only sell it to men, then you're not maximizing on your true potential. This is where you need to be at. Skin Aid, 100% natural.
Skin Aid. Hey, and when you say 100% natural, that's a great thing for your skin. Coming from a barber, you can trust me, man. And everything coming from the hands, man. Like he said, man, he good with his hands, man. What else you got going on with these modified clippers, man? Holler at them about that.
These blades that I have, they got a 60-degree angle on the tip. So what it does is, it's like cutting with a pair of Ginsu shears. It's so much more smooth and effortless when you're cutting. This is the next level. This is the other side of the other side.
He ain't playing. Like you said, come see the boy on the other side. But listen, man, you got some great products, man. I'm feeling your energy, everything natural. I know you taking care of your clients. I know you taking care of whoever you got buying your product. Now, how can they get this product?
They can catch me on Instagram. It's Pro Grip Company. It's PROGRIP Company. It's real simple, real easy. You can hit my website up from there. Check your boy out, man. I'm for real. I ain't playing with you.
There it is there, man. We appreciate you coming through the Cut Game, Exotic Hair Battles, Nevada. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Las Vegas, we in here, man. Cut Game Radio Show. Gia.
Hey, what's going on in this Groom City? Y'all now tuned in to the Cut Game. Y'all know we out in the field, and we ran into Hawk. You know what I mean? This Hawk the bar. What's going on with it, Hawk?
Man, everything is good. Blessings out here. Glad to be up in the building with another, blessing just to be in here with dope barbers, man. We in here making it, you know what I'm saying? And we're doing that thing, bro.
That's what's up. So what you expect to get out of today's visit to Vegas to the, hair battle tour?
Honestly, bro, I tell all my barbers, even the barbers I got in my shop, man, one way to put a battery pack into yourself, bro, is going to barber shows like this, man, and getting that energy of everybody in here cutting, doing their thing. And when you go home, bro, you ready to cut. You ready to take it up or not?
That's what's up. Now, look. That's what's up. Now, the Cut Game Radio Show, we all about dropping game and dropping knowledge. You got a quick nugget for the family today?
Man, I tell cats all the time, bro, I can't stress it enough. Stay consistent at whatever it is that you're doing, man, stay consistent. I don't care if it's grinding, passing out cards, cutting hair, fading, branding yourself. Stay consistent with it. If you stay consistent with it, you can't fail.
That's what's up. So, one thing, I know you sponsored by a Clipper brand, Babyliss. How's that experience been for you?
Man, it's been a blessing, man. Like I said, I've been traveling a lot, going to state, city to city. Just went on my first tour to Brazil. I'll be going back out there in September, 16-day tour. Like I said, it's just been a blessing, man, to see how many people are just really passionate about what we do, bro. So, like I said, anybody that want to get into it, I tell them, you find a clipper company that you rock with them, you push that brand, and hopefully they come look at you. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, man, I know you got a lot going on. A lot going on today. So I'm not gonna hold you up, man. But thank you for blessing us with the Cut Game Radio Show. Now look, I know Hawk very popular. But if y'all don't know, y'all can follow him at Hawk the Barber Prodigy on his social medias. And please follow him. My man got amazing work. So y'all tuned in, Cut Game Radio Show.
Cut Game Radio Show, man. Look, we've been here all day. We all been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. Most of us left California like around 8. We still going strong. Real quick, I just wanted to go behind the scenes real quick. I'm going to let my man introduce himself, my dude. Go ahead, brother.
I'm the man they call Tone on the back. I'm chilling on the audio engineer helping everything out. But this is awesome, man. We here at Xotics, the Barber Show. We got a lot of footage. The atmosphere in here is electric, and we are doing our thing. Cut Game forever, baby.
Hey, man, they say the shell of car might look good, but it ain't shit without an engine, man. Introduce yourself, KG.
Hey, man, it's KG, the cameraman. I'm out here with the Cut Game Radio Show. We doing our thing. We doing it big. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting the energy to be as great as it is, but I'm very impressed. I'm happy to be here, and I'm learning more than I think I can handle, to be honest. So, let's keep it moving, man. Here we go.
All right, well, it's time to get back to work. That was a quick commercial break, man. My boy TR about to get in at Groom City. What's your boy name?
What's up? Share something with him. Let him know who you are.
Hey, this your boy Sipp Da Surgeon. I'm representing Texas. Everybody know me by Sipp Da Surgeon. I'm from Mississippi. That's why they call me Sipp, and I like to drink, baby.
Now, hey, hold on. I got a gang of family from Mississippi. What part of Mississippi, fam?
The Catfish capital, baby, the Delta. Bells on the Mississippi, man.
What you know about Picayune?
You
know about Picayune?
You blink your eye, you gonna miss it, baby.
Yeah. Real talk. Now look, how long you been part of this Cut Game Radio?
Man, I've been licensed in 95, man.
95?
Yeah, I've been licensed in 95. Cutting on the porch in the late 80s, but 95.
Now look, late 80s, we call that off the grid.
Yeah.
So you was off the grid late 80s to 95?
Well, I was off the grid the whole goddamn 90s or whatever. I didn't start competing in 2005. All those years of cutting, I didn't hit the stage till 2005.
So, but you hit the ground running though.
Oh yeah, and that was the best move that I ever made. Started competing.
Now how many trophies and accolades and awards you sitting on right now?
I got a bunch of them, but the two that I'm most proud of. My first one, when I first competed in 2005, that changed my whole life. But my second one was being on Cedric's Barber Battle. I did two haircuts for 15 grand or whatever, and won that. And then I went to get some great barbers. Shout out to my boys or whatever, man.
Oh, that's amazing right there. Now look, I know your clippers done blessed a lot of people's heads. A lot of people have sat in your chair. Why don't you name drop? We gonna name drop real quick.
I did some of the hot guys like Drake, Ross, DJ Khaled, Kendrick Lamar, but everybody know me as being Bishop T.D. Jakes' personal barber.
Okay, so you get your Bible study and a little bit of money every haircut.
Oh yeah. I touch the closest man to God, man.
That's what's up. Shout out to Bishop T.D. Jakes, you know what I'm saying? He be having that Ralph Lauren on. We be seeing you with your polo on.
Oh yeah. Now you said my other winning, I just won in Atlanta, the Bronner Brothers show. Okay. I went down there and shut it down, man. So that was a big ups to me. It was something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I finally done it in February this year, 2017.
Now what was that prize, that cash prize of that battle?
It was 10 grand, man.
Wow, y'all hear this, man? Y'all hear this, man? He a successful brother out in Texas, set in Texas. I mean, you put Texas on the map.
I put it on the map. I took that Mississippi grind to Texas, man, and just took over the city.
That's what's up. Now look, this is the Cut Game Radio Show, and we like to drop some good cut game. You know, we want people, when they take from this show, we want it to be beneficial information. This ain't no junk food. So I want you to drop some good cut game on them so they can apply it to their career.
Hey, the best thing that I like doing in the barber industry, I like giving people a precision haircut, a precise edge up. So I'm known in the game for not even using clippers on the edge up. I only use straight razor on the edge up. No hitting it or anything with it. So that's why I do it one time, and it save me time and make more money.
Vicious. My man Vicious. So, man, where can they find you on your social medias?
Hey, SippTheSurgeon.com. You can Google me, Sipp Da Surgeon. Instagram is Sipp Da Surgeon. And you know, Facebook can switch it up to your government name. It's Frederick Johnson on Facebook.
Frederick Johnson. Don't look up his social media. Don't look up his
his
social security number. Don't do it. They got his government on there. Don't look up his social security number. Just look at his social medias, and you know y'all can win following what his movement. He got a lot of movement going on. Man, thank you for blessing us with your presence.
That concludes our show. Please join us next week as we chop up game and share secrets to success on the Cut Game Radio Show.